Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to a Keelgottime video, and today, because Keel's got some time, we're going to be reacting to the most awkward marriage of all time. Married at first sight. I don't know about marriage, you know. I've always been a bit iffy on if I'm going to get married or not. You know, I can see myself getting married. I can see myself low-key. But guys, yesterday was Christmas. I hope you all had a good Christmas, man. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. And today is Boxing Day, so go spend all your money. Every single piece of savings that you have, go empty it out on some useless shit that you don't need. Without further ado,
because today we'll be delving into another train wreck of a marriage in a completely different way. It's daring enough to get married to someone you've never met in person, but it's an entirely different thing to get married to someone you've never met at all. And that's what the show Married at First Sight is about. People are set up with their supposed soulmates by relationship experts, and apparently once in a while they might set someone up with the polar opposite of their soulmate. Maybe just as a prank or to make the show more entertaining, but we're gonna look at what has to be the worst example from this show, Chris and Alyssa. Take a closer look at the dead, regretful look in her eyes, and notice the "I really wish I weren't here right now" button that she's wearing. Now here's the thing, it would be really awkward if right away she realized she doesn't like him and just said,
oh yeah, she don't look interested, bro. Not one bit. Bro, I don't know why, but on men, on white dudes, this hairstyle right here just annoys me. I don't know why. It's just like
called the wedding off before it even
that
started. But you want to know what
just
would be even more awkward is if instead of being honest, she just dragged the entire thing out for a whole season because she wanted to hang out with the other couples on the show. Because that's exactly what happens. She realizes immediately she doesn't like this man and does not want to be married to him, and in fact actively dislikes him for basically no reason other than that she feels she was ripped off by the show because she wasn't set up with her soulmate. So anyway, let's get into this.
A nice smile is really important. If I turned the corner and he had snaggle teeth, I would have to say this was fun.
Married at First Sight. Why even sign up for this? Why? Unless you have to be. You know what this show is for? Then people that be like, I don't have a type. I just care about personality. Yeah, put these people on this show and we'll see their reactions.
What lasted?
We'll see how much personality they really care about.
Alright, not off to a great start. What's the deal with these experts? How did this conversation go? Alright, so she's looking for a man with a nice smile, perfect teeth, so we should start to eliminate everybody else based around that. But also, I was thinking earlier, you know what would be funny?
Do I got that? I don't think my teeth are perfect. Teeth are yellow. Orange even. Blah. Okay, let me show you.
Man, it's kind of crazy seeing everyone get all knowing this is only going to last like 10 minutes. I now pronounce you husband and they're divorced. Alright, well that
can't lie there. This is a fear from when I get old. This loose turkey neck skin here. I don't want that when I'm old, bro. I can't. I need a jawline on me.
Like 10 minutes. I now pronounce you husband and they're divorced. Alright, well that's it everybody. You can head home now.
Meet for the very first time, Chris. Alyssa's friends and family want you to know that you are an incredibly lucky man.
I know that.
Oh man, unfortunately Chris, that is not going to end up being the case. Honestly, this dude doesn't do anything wrong and he seems like a good guy.
Chris,
the whole thing is just very embarrassing.
She is honest and forthright, but you'll always be able to tell right away if something is bothering.
Yeah, she's not happy. She's not happy, bro. You can tell.
Her face will say it all.
And if her face doesn't say
they're correct on that one.
Don't forget about the button. So overall, the wedding itself is not that interesting. They both say their vows. His are definitely a lot better than hers. You can go look that up to see for yourself. At first, as they get to know each other, things seem to be going all right. You know, it's a little awkward, but there's no way it wouldn't be in any scenario like this.
What's your last name?
That's a good place to start. Colette.
Colette.
Just Colette.
Okay. What else do we not know about each other?
The other thing that I know is going to come up at some
like
point.
everything?
So I play disc golf, like frisbee golf.
I don't even know what that is.
And just like that, it was over. As soon as he started...
No way! He's a disc golf player. You know the man that be throwing the frisbees and it lands in the bucket? Sick. Okay, wait, is he actually good though? Is he actually good though? If he's not good, then you can't say that, dude. But if you are, already.
Talking about disc golf, there's
that
no
is a
going
skip.
back. I just love how he brought it up as if it was going to be something really serious, like he's been married already or he's been arrested. But no, he plays disc golf. I know this is going to come up at some point, but I'm a frawl for Babe.
And it's just like regular golf, but with frisbees instead of balls and clubs. So that's probably the biggest like hobby I do on the side.
Damn, that was just a joke, but why does it seem like that's what actually happened? I feel like maybe it's a little too soon in the relationship for the disc golf conversation. Also, I just want to clarify, I'm not making fun of it because I happen to enjoy tossing the disc around every once in a while as well.
You know, teach me how to play, but I don't think that it will be an activity of mine that I take up.
So far, things seem to be going pretty well. You might be thinking to yourself, hey, this isn't so bad. What's the big deal? Why am I talking about this? I thought the same thing at one point.
No, I think we can all see how bad this is gonna get. I think we can all see.
We did.
Y'all see what I mean though? It's just this bit here that just pisses me off. That whole front flick, and because it just looks so light on, like, looks like you don't really have no solid hairline, like.
And then before I knew it, a brick wall appeared. Things first start to go downhill at the wedding reception.
I don't know, it's a little much. I don't succumb to peer pressure.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a little unfortunate, but, you know, you just met. Maybe she's kind of nervous. Maybe she doesn't like the pressure of everyone else telling them to kiss. At least she just made a lighthearted joke and was polite about it. So far.
Oh, she don't want to
Honestly,
kiss.
I want to be here to find a husband and a partner, but I think this is like a super long day. It's a high stress situation. You know, we've only known each other for a couple hours at this point, and
Yeah, but, you know, you did kind of know this going into it, right? You're marrying a total stranger. It's basically just a stab in the dark. Forget
For
the
real.
experts. All of the other couples that were on the same season as these two were infatuated with each other at this point. Of course, everyone ended up having problems later on, but the physical attraction was there. I honestly don't think she would be making these excuses if this was someone she was attracted
bro.
to. Because
If this was Michael B. Jordan, fam, she's all for it. She's like, oh my gosh, I don't even know his last name, but just like his personality is so like, we're just soulmates. Like we just connect. That's what she'd be saying. Not this bullshit, bro.
it's not like Chris has done anything wrong or weird. He just plays disc golf, so what? So after this, Chris sits down and meets Alyssa's mother, and they get along really well. She actually really likes him. The same cannot be said, however, when Alyssa meets Chris's friends.
So, what did you think when you first saw Chris? What was your
first impression?
First impression.
first impression,
He has a nose on him, boy. Man like Jason.
I got from Chris was
Repeating a question that she has been asked may be an indicator that she is not being entirely truthful. This is often used as a way to buy time in order to come up with a response.
I don't know, I just felt like I got a very kind vibe from him.
I feel like when I met him,
Okay, as the homie, let's say, okay, I don't even want to put them in this situation because this is just unrealistic. But as the homie, let's say he's got a girl, and you find out that you meet her, you talk to her, and you find out that basically she's just on some gold digger shit. Like, she ain't with it for real. She just with this nigga for a free meal. As the homie, do you tell your friend, or do you just let that play out and be his business? I feel like it depends what level of homie. If this is Cameron, if Cameron's done this, and I talk to this woman here, and this is what she like says about him, I just feel like
I don't know, I just felt like I got a very kind vibe from him.
I feel like when I met him,
yeah, bruh, I might need to say something. I might need, not nothing detrimental, but I might just need to be like, yo, look, bro, I'm very happy for you and everything, but I was just talking with your missus, and I don't know, bro. I'm just telling you, me personally, Like, go about this how you want, do with this information what you will, but I'm just telling you as your homie, I'm getting a little bit of weird vibes from her. I don't really think she's like in it for the love. That's all. I might have to say that and then just let it be what it be. Might have to.
I got a very, I was thinking, he's a person, he's a guy. I could see being this guy's wife for an hour or two.
He loves to bring the best out in other people. So if he ever comes off as condescending,
It's coming from a good place.
he's saying, I can teach this person
She's not
something.
listening to
So
you,
I don't
fam.
think what Chris's friend said is bad at all. Everybody
She is not listening to what you're saying, bro. In her head, she's thinking, how long before I can, like, get rid of this nigga?
has little quirks and flaws and things, and they're explaining that it doesn't come from a bad place. But Alyssa latches onto this like it's a get-out-of-jail-free card and makes this the sole reason that she doesn't want to be with
I
him.
would
So this is
imagine
after
so.
the reception, and the poor guy's just sitting here in the hallway waiting to see if they're going to be going to the honeymoon suite or whatever.
I hate people who are pushy and come off condescending.
Did you see that tonight?
And his friend straight up told me that that is what he does.
Man, all they said was that he might come off that way, but doesn't mean it. Everybody has flaws. Her mother talked about how emotional she can be, and Chris was just understanding and looking for ways on how he would make her feel better in that kind of situation.
Such a turn off to me. I think we were in the elevator and he said, like, I'm just Alyssa's side piece. Ugh. It makes me sick.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because you
see what-
treat him like one. What do you mean? You literally treat him like one.
Heading, right? If this is the way she is feeling and thinking before the night is even over, can you imagine how much worse this can get? And you think, oh, she doesn't like him at all. As a matter of fact, she seems repulsed by him. She's probably going to want a divorce immediately. But no. And you know why? Because they're about to go to a beach resort in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and she doesn't want to pass that up, so she's willing to put up with him.
Yeah, maybe a little immature. Like, he wouldn't normally be my type. Yeah, I don't want to get upset.
I like how she gradually goes from just joking about the whole thing to just realizing, oh shit, this is my life. I'm gonna cry now.
We're just like so different.
So
I don't
stupid,
feel
bro.
comfortable sleeping in the same room as him. Physically, it's not. I do not see one characteristic in him in what I asked for.
There you go, there it is. She didn't get what she asked for. So let's take it out on him, that's fair. Just go take it up with the relationship experts. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just trying to entertain us. This is a reality show.
Do I sit with him, like tell him this? Like,
Ma'am, married at first sight. Need I say more?
what do you do in these
Good
situations?
job.
Melissa, I think you should talk to Chris. He has no idea what's happening.
Or I could just keep telling him we'll
No,
talk later
I think Chris knows. I think Chris has a feeling, bro.
and try to avoid him the whole time.
This man
That way I
can't
get a
be
free
that
vacation,
oblivious.
I get to stay on the show, I get to talk to the other couples. Maybe I'll even meet the one while I'm there.
So for starters, I just want to say I'm sorry for making you sit here.
It's okay. I had a feeling something was going on.
There's like been some things that have been said that like just don't sit right with me.
All this stuff about disc golf, this is not what I asked for. I didn't ask for some condescending frolfer. I want the person I'm supposed to be with, okay? That's what I asked for. That's why I came to a reality TV show to get married, because I take these things seriously.
I don't know what this is, but I had a really good day today. I want you to know that. I'm sorry if I did anything.
I think what's best for right now is get some sleep. It's been a super long day.
I try to be fair to her, but it seems like she has definitely 100% checked out, but just won't admit it. If you have checked out within a couple hours of meeting the man, it's never gonna get better, I don't think. I feel like there's no possible way this could ever blossom into a love story. It's only destined to get worse.
I just like don't feel good about what's transpired. Yeah, I'm just a little bit disappointed.
What is this, the Blair Witch Project? Why is she acting like she's been through some sort of crazy traumatic experience? And look, I would definitely understand her point of view a lot more if she was just respectful about it. There's nothing wrong with not being attracted to him. But there's definitely something wrong with not being upfront about it and then telling him that everything is his fault.
She said, yeah, sure, I'll sit down and talk without cameras. So we sat down last night at 2:30 in the morning, and she told me that we just didn't vibe. I feel blindsided.
I just didn't really like your vibes, you know? At first you had a kind
You
vibe.
feel
Then your friends were
blindsided?
like, oh, he's got a condescending
Really?
vibe.
You didn't pick up that she wasn't feeling you the whole day? Really? Well, sometimes you just gotta sit here and really think, like where are these people actually from? Like, what education did they receive?
But that's totally cool.
What
We can just
social
be friends,
settings
you know?
were they
Married,
around?
best friends who hate each other.
I don't know what's going to happen at this point. We're getting ready to talk over coffee, but I don't know. We could be done. All of 18 hours.
Believe it or not, I still think this marriage ended up lasting longer than Chaz's. It seems like they're always about to talk, and then when they start to talk, she's like, I can't do this right now, I can't be talking about this right now, and then just leaves.
I'm worried that you're checked out completely.
In my opinion, we see it as far as we can through. No matter what the outcome is, like, I still want us to try to have a good experience, just see what happens.
Just see how things go, you know? Let's see how the resort is. I'll relax on the beach for a while, and then maybe I'll be ready to tell you that I'm repulsed by you.
So pretty.
We made it!
Yay! Wow. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. I love this. I love this.
Hey, give me a kiss.
Welcome to our honeymoon.
So now it gets even more awkward because they're around all the other couples and everybody else is totally into each other. Not only is there no affection, of course, but she's trying to avoid him entirely. Take a look at how she's sitting on this couch. There's another couple there to the right. That's a whole big ed's worth of space between them on this couch. Not good. This guy's probably like, damn.
You see these two though? Happy, cheesing, together, sitting close. You feel me? Skin to skin contact. I bet she knows she wishes she had him, bro. She wants some chocolate.
What did this guy do to her? She really hates him. Wonder if he's some kind of frolfer. So later on, yet again, Chris tries to have another conversation with her to see where they're at, and it doesn't end well.
Super pretty.
It's gorgeous, but do you want to stay in it here?
How dare you ask me a question like that? I need time to think about this. I'm not used to dealing with condescending people who ask me questions.
I don't think I feel comfortable staying in the same room with somebody like that I don't know very well.
But you're comfortable
Honestly, I
getting
gotta commend
married
this
to
guy
a
for
random.
staying.
Make that make sense, ma'am, miss. Make it make sense. You're not comfortable with sleeping in someone in the same room with someone you don't know, but you'll go on a show and get married, legally married, to a random nigger you've never met. And see, this is why it's so sad for him, because there's genuinely nothing he can do to win her over. He needs to pack his shit and leave, bro. There's nothing he can do now. From the moment she saw him, seeing his smile, he didn't have perfect teeth, wasn't like totally in shape, was not what she wanted. So from then that moment that she saw in her head, oh, this is not the nigga I want. It's over with. She's not giving you any of the proper respect. She's not paying you any of the proper attention. Like, that's why it's just long.
Positive and making the best of this situation and
Come on,
still
dude,
enjoying
pack
his
your
time
shit
there.
and
It's
just
funny that
leave.
she refers to him as immature because he handles the entire situation very maturely.
We spent a total of 40 minutes together, and then you told me that you didn't want to stay in the same room. You told me that we couldn't talk about it then. I had to get the microphones and cameras away so that we could talk about it at all. I think that you've tapped out.
Dude, do you not get it by this point? I just want to chill
For
here in
real.
Mexico and I want you to leave me alone. It should be very obvious and very clear
Like,
to you by
the
now
signs
that you're
are
not gonna
obvious,
get a clear
mate.
answer.
There was never a point
She
in this
don't
process
like
where you
you.
put in an effort. I think you went into this expecting the perfect person.
No, I don't expect the perfect person.
And when you got somebody that wasn't,
No.
you said,
Obviously, physical attraction is important, but it's more important to some than others, and maybe if it's this important to her, she should not have gotten married on a reality show. Marrying somebody at first sight is a pretty wild thing. You have to know there's a very large chance that this goes wrong.
You know,
Serious.
I feel gypped. You feel gypped.
Bro,
And
marrying someone first sight. If I'm going on a show and I'm marrying someone first sight, I'm in my head, okay, 80 to 90% chance that this is not the person that I really want. 80 to 90% chance that this is not the person that I want. I'm gonna get some mid, yeah, something that's just not me. 80 to 90%. On a reality show, like, this is just dumb. This whole situation, just dumb. So stupid.
this sucks for both of us. There has been nothing but problems from almost the second that we met.
What is she talking about? What problems? There were no problems. It's crazy to me that she can't just come out and say, look, you're a nice guy, but I don't think it's gonna work out like that.
Just tell the truth,
Instead, she just tries to make him the bad guy to make it look like she's leaving for other reasons than the fact that she just doesn't like how he looks.
And just
all these things keep happening. And
Right, bro, you're making me and the rest of my hate. Look, I was gonna say rest of my haters. Me and the rest of us, bro. We're hating on you. Us, the Keel crew, right now. We're low-key hating on this guy too, because he should just pack his shit and leave. I don't know why he's still
Do
there.
you think I'm lying?
Yeah.
But the Keel crew, ma'am, we're big time hating on you right now. Big time.
Yeah.
Bro, just tell the truth.
So of course now this turns into a whole thing. Oh my god, he called me a liar. How dare he call me a liar? What a rude person. Can't be with someone who calls me a liar when I lie about things. It's just terrible.
He just called me a liar.
So this cycle of trying to talk things out and then getting into an argument just continues and gets worse each time.
I find out that you're saying something to my family and my best friend. It's not being respectful.
She said that she had some concerns, that she doesn't think we're compatible.
So the morning after the wedding, them and her family were supposed to meet for breakfast, but she never showed up. They asked how things were going, and Chris told them the truth, which is that Alyssa has some concerns and doesn't feel that they're compatible, and now this is disrespectful, apparently.
I wasn't gonna lie to your mother and Jayla.
But it's not lying.
If they say, hey, how's it going? Or how would I respond to, hey, how's it going? How was your wedding night?
Right, and you can say, you know, it wasn't the best.
Oh my god, man, why is he even trying anymore? This is hard to watch. So let us continue. The show plans activities for them to do together, like snorkeling, but of course she doesn't want to do that. She just kind of mopes around for a while. I think I remember at one point her mother calls and tells her to be nicer to Chris and to not make herself look bad.
You're like a little mini chihuahua that you just don't want to play with.
I'm mad at my mom now.
Yo, my friend just opened his gift. I got him a Luffy statue because he'd been watching One Piece. He loves it. He's like up to he's up to Marineford now. So yeah, got him a Luffy statue. He just opened it. Look.
What's happening?
I called her and I was like, I don't want to go swimming with him. I was like, that's not an activity and I don't feel comfortable doing it.
This is like a child's dialogue right here. I understand not being comfortable
She
sleeping
got
in the
that
same...
like.
I don't feel...
Is this not like the Master Oogway archetype?
Swimming with him.
Like this here, that is Oogway. That is, y'all know Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda.
I was like, that's
Like
not
that's the Oogway archetype.
an activity and I don't feel comfortable doing it.
This is like a child's dialogue right here. I understand not being comfortable sleeping in the same bed or being affectionate if you don't like this guy, but saying you're uncomfortable just going snorkeling? Look, I just don't feel comfortable snorkeling with condescending people. I don't like condescending people. I don't like...
Yeah, I can't watch any more of this. But yeah, man, you don't like him, just tell that man the truth. Like, but guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is some bullshit, this is. But I appreciate you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Videos dropping every single day, 5:15 UK time. Have a great Boxing Day. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and a lovely New Year. Peace, love and prosperity. See you tomorrow.